Assalamu alaikum everyone. Please take your seats. We'll be starting in a few more minutes. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this year's third Halal In Travel Global Summit 2023. How is everyone doing? Is everybody good? Alhamdulillah. Okay, great. My name is Nur Hazar Jamaluddin, and I'm the brand communication strategist at HalalTrip.
And I'm Nur Najah Zulkifli, the media production and management strategist from HalalTrip.
And we are your MCs for today. Now, I hope you have had an insightful 3 days so far. Before we begin, a very good afternoon to our esteemed guests. Joining us later on today is Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy Indonesia, His Excellency Dr. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno. We are also graced by Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture of Malaysia, Honorable Khairul Firdaus Akbahan, Undersecretary for the Department of Tourism, Republic of the Philippines, Ms. Myra, Deputy Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy of Indonesia, Mr. Vincent Jamadu. And our ambassadors for today, His Excellency Mehmet Burcin Gonanli, Her Excellency Mercedes Alonso Friel, the Ambassador of Spain to Singapore, His Excellency Kakramo Shakirov, the Ambassador of Uzbekistan to Singapore. We're also extremely grateful for the presence of Assistant Chief Executive of Singapore Tourism Board, Ms. Juliana Kwa, who will be attending later on, Division President of Southeast Asia for MasterCard, Mr. Safdahan, CEO of CrescentRating HalalTrip, Mr. Fazal Bahardin. And distinguished guests, members of the media, thank you for gracing our event. For those of you who are tuning in live from wherever you are in the world, a very good day to you. We also like to take this opportunity to extend our appreciation to our strategic partner, MasterCard, for their unwavering support. And of course, our sponsors for today, Salam Taiwan and Turispana.
That's right. We would also like to express our gratitude to our media partners for today. We have Travel Weekly, Dream.co, and Gaia Travel Magazine. And finally, our venue partner for today, Village Hotel Katong, Singapore. Today's event promises to be an exciting one, packed with valuable insights and groundbreaking announcements that will shape the future of the halal travel industry. We're taking you on an incredible lineup of showcases delving deep into the proactive strides taken by destinations amidst the emergence of halal travel. We will be launching the highly anticipated HalalTrip 40 2023, presenting key individuals in the Muslim world who have created a great impact in the world that we live in today. And let us also keep you on the edge of your seats as we announce our next big project, the HalalTrip Gastronomy Awards 2024, ready to create a change in the halal culinary industry. Not forgetting the prestigious second Halal In Travel Awards. This is our chance to recognize the efforts of our partners who have made significant contributions to the halal Muslim travel space, and we can't wait to celebrate them with you. In addition to that, we are thrilled to unveil the MasterCard CrescentRating Global Muslim Travel Index 2023, which will highlight the latest trends and developments in the halal Muslim travel industry, as well as recognize the top players in this space. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show that we have for you today. We hope you have a fantastic time at the Halal In Travel Global Summit 2023.
All right, Bismillah, let us not wait further. So let's get started on our first agenda for today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome you this year's HalalTrip 40, a compilation of inspiring Muslims who have made significant contributions in their own space. Let me share with you how HalalTrip 40 started. In 2020, we started with a brainstream, or rather our own version of a brainstorm, and we were thinking about how can we shine light on those who have impacted us personally or spiritually or even physically. So we soon realized that we each have our own pool of influencers around us, not in the term that we know today as influencers, but individuals who give us inspiration to be the better version of ourselves. If it could just be one way to show appreciation to those individuals to honor their contributions, what could that be? And that was how HalalTrip 40 happened, inspiring individuals from across the world with the community in mind. Soon after, we launched HalalTrip 40 in 2021, starting off with the individuals who have inspired us personally. Then we launched the second in 2022, and today we launched the third HalalTrip 40 with incredible individuals who have been nominated by the community themselves. So without further ado, let us celebrate the achievements of these inspiring individuals as we introduce this year's HalalTrip 40. Now, a trailblazer, so these HalalTrip 40 individuals are seen in many categories. The first, a trailblazer. They're thought leaders who have made breakthroughs in being the first Muslim in their respective fields. An advocate, champions who have made a change in the community for the better through education, charity, humanitarian efforts, or even environmental advocacy. An inspirer who influences the change, motivates others, and possesses the courage to stand on what they strongly believe in. And a creator, they are powerful storytellers, encouraging you to be the best version of yourselves. All right, today we are very fortunate to have some of this year's HalalTrip 40 awardees with us to receive their awards in person. But before that, allow me to invite Strategic Partnerships and Projects Lead at HalalTrip and Crescent Rating, Ms. Rada Zaini, up on stage. Ms. Rada, please. All right, so our first awardee for the category of advocates, we have Miss Faraliza Zainal. She's a mother of a son with special needs. The journey she went through has taught her plenty. Her son, Ashraf, inspires her to learn and understand what such special needs is all about. For her to understand him, she has to go into his world. This is where she began to have the intention to want to help others like him. Today, Miss Faraliza is the founder of MIJ Hub and Ashraf's Cafe, working with individuals with learning differences and special needs. Miss Faraliza has sent us an acceptance video. Let's have a look at what she has to say.
Hello, my name is Farah, and I am humble and grateful to receive the award. So thank you, HalalTrip. There's a saying that goes, in a community there is work to be done. In every nation there are wounds to heal, and in every heart there is a power to do it. As a mother of a young adult with special needs, the ongoing journey has taught me a lot. My son Ashraf inspires me to learn and help others like him. By going to his world, I'm able to understand him and others like him better. The way they behave, the way they interact, communicate, and learn in ways that are different from us. Hence, I set the intention to help others like Ashraf. To help the community as a whole, first is to set the right intention. The power of intention brings energy to our words, our actions that allow us to accomplish our purpose. Every phase of our journey to help or contribute, we're bound to face with many challenges and struggles. But having that right intention helps us to bounce back when we feel down or when we feel like giving up. And if we ever feel that is a learning curve and we unlearn to learn. So having the right intention, perseverance and resilience will allow us or give us the strength to continue to help and contribute the bigger community aside from our close ones. So once again, thank you, HalalTrip.
Thank you, Ms. Faraliza. It's been amazing to see how much MIJ Hub has grown over the years.
Hello, my name is...
Moving on to our next category, the Trailblazers, or rather thought leaders who have made an impact in their own ways. Our first HalalTrip 40 awardee for this category is founder of modest fashion brand Kaifia, Kat Aziz. May we now invite Kat Aziz up on stage to receive the award. Being part of the fashion industry has always been a dream for Kat. Kaifia is not only a business venture, but a purpose for her and her team to dress women alike better. To have their clients return and share stories of how Kaifia has transformed their lives, Kat Aziz envisions Kaifia to be a global brand that dresses women with substance and values to empower women around the world. Let's give another round for Kat Aziz.
Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Masayu Siti Khadijah binti Masagus Abdul Aziz, but known as Kat Aziz, and I'm the founder of Kaifia Private Limited. And I am a modest fashion enthusiast, and I've been working on this brand since like 10 years ago. And Alhamdulillah, I'm very proud to be one of the awardees today, mashallah, Alhamdulillah, because I feel that modest fashion industry, especially in Singapore, needs to be known, and I will be one of the trailblazers for sure, inshallah, and I will do my very best to represent the modest fashion in Singapore and beyond, because there's so much more that actually a lot of people should know about modest fashion. It's not just about, I feel modest fashion is something just about baju. People are asking me, why you want to do business in baju? Why are you not doing the bigger boys, businesses? But I'm telling you, I will be one of the bigger boys in the modest fashion industry, inshallah. So because to me, I feel in modest fashion, it's not just about fashion. It's actually empowering our Muslim women, to know that at the end of the day, even if we parity our modesty and all that we can still be successful, just like our mother of believer, Khadijah radiallahu anha, and I will want to do that now. Inshallah, I would like to represent Singapore in the near future for the modest fashion leaders in the industry, inshallah. Thank you so much, HalalTrip, again for the one of the awardees today. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much, guys.
Congratulations once again to Kat Aziz. That was inspirational. I must say I'm feeling emotional right now. But let's move on to our next awardee. Our next awardee for the category of Trailblazers, we have founder of Islamic FinTech, venture builder, atheist, and globalsadaka.com, Umar Munshi. May we now invite Umar up on stage to receive the award. Umar, Atheist is an award-winning investment and crowdfunding platform. Atheist has firmly established itself as the leader of fintech for impact-focused and Sharia-compliant alternative investments. It serves large and small investors from more than 84 countries to invest in companies, startups, and projects. Umar is also the president of the Islamic FinTech Alliance, a group of pioneer Islamic FinTech founders, and serves on industry development committees and boards. Another round of applause for Umar, please, everyone.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, thank you very much to the organizers for this award. It's very much appreciated. I have a minute, but I'll just take a few seconds. What I want to say is that in the Islamic space, in the halal space, there are many, many trails that need to be blazed, right? So a lot of us are just getting started, and inshallah we'll continue to blaze even more trails as we move forward. Thank you, everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Congratulations, Umar, and to the Atheist team. We'll move on to our next category for today, the creators. Our first awardee for today is the duo behind Explore to Makan, Nurul Mimzi and Fazwan. May we now invite Nurul and Fazwan up on stage to receive the award. Their love for food and travel inspired them to explore to Makan, a food and travel blog catered specifically for Muslims around the world. They hope that through their travel tips and content that they curate, Muslims around the world can learn and better prepare themselves from their experiences. All right, please have a speech.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. If you're wondering why I'm laughing, it's because his shoe broke. Of all the times in the world. Yeah, so hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul, and together with my husband Fazwan, we actually created Explore to Makan. Makan means eat in the Malay language, and that's essentially what we do. We explore and then we eat. So when I first started blogging years ago, I had a 100% engagement rate because my only reader was my mom. But moving forward, until now, I realized that it's not about how many followers that you have, it's actually how impactful your content can be, even to strangers. Sometimes people don't follow you, but your content can still make a difference to them. Yeah. Do you have anything to say?
Assalamualaikum everyone. From me personally, I would like to thank the organizers for this award because we are truly humbled by this award itself. We are very, very surprised that we are here today. And once again, thank you very much. And like what the quote says, inspire before you expire. So that is our life. We just want to inspire people to ensure that we have a great life build up. Right? Inshallah, Ameen. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum everyone.
Congratulations, Nurul and Fazwan. Once again, we hope Explore to Makan achieve greater heights in the future and touch more hearts in the future. All right. Moving on to last but not the least, our second awardee for the category of creators. We have now Singapore content creator Shafika. May we now invite Shafika up on stage to receive the award? Shafika has developed a love and passion for content creation since she was only 10 years old. Since then, she has spent her time building and crafting her online persona, with 5 of those years as the content strategist at Asgag Media. Most recently, her Hijabi Girl content series where she shares the experiences of a Muslim girl in Singapore in a light-hearted yet memorable manner has reached millions of Muslims in the ASEAN region. Today, Shafika is a full-time exclusive creator under Hepmill Media Group. Let's give another round of applause for Shafiqah, everyone.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Wow, I'm very nervous. Okay, so to give you guys context, I am a Singaporean content creator from Headmill Media. And what kind of content I do online, right? It's basically, I make content about halal stuff, but in a more like easy manner. So for example, one of the videos I make is Snorlax halal? Then people will be like, yeah, is Snorlax the Pokemon halal? I'm like, I did my research. They are not halal, thank you. Yeah. So in other words, it eases people to understand more about our Islam culture, basically, but in a more modern way, I would say. Yeah, but anyways, thank you to HalalTrip for this award. I'm very shy, okay. And also thank you to my family and friends for really supporting me. And a quote from all the Gen Zs, what would they usually say is, slay. Yeah, thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Congratulations, Shafiqah. On to our next agenda for today.
Okay, alhamdulillah, congratulations again to all of our Halal Trip 40 winners. Just an inspiration, mashallah. But coming up next, we will be launching the much anticipated Halal Trip Gastronomy Awards. The Halal Trip Gastronomy Awards aims to elevate the halal culinary scene in Singapore to the next level by celebrating the rich diversity of the halal cuisine. So may we now welcome Chef Kamal, the president of Singapore Halal Culinary Federation, who has over 2 decades, mashallah, of experience in the industry, to explain more on the program. Chef Kamal, please.
That's my. Sorry, okay. Excellencies, fellow professionals, business owners, agencies, and business leaders, friends. Salam, peace be upon you. Okay, thank you very much for having me here, especially to Fazal, CrescentRating, and thank you again, everyone, for attending. This is 10 years ago, is it, Mr. Fazal? Okay, so just putting some lights into this presentation. All right, so we are here today to launch the Halal Trip Gastronomy Awards 2024. We stand before you today to shed light on an important aspect of our culinary world, halal dining. In recent years, the concept of halal dining has gained significant recognition and appreciation, clear evidence with the many new certification and concept. One of the key aspects of halal gastronomy is its inclusivity. Halal food is not exclusive only to Muslims. It is enjoyed and appreciated by people from all walks. The emphasis on clean, fresh ingredients and meticulous preparation techniques result in dishes that tantalize the taste buds of anyone fortunate enough to savor them. The Gastronomy Awards will recognize and award halal food services for its ability to blend exquisite flavors, cultural diversity, and a commitment to ethical sourcing. These awards celebrate the chefs, restaurants, and establishments that go above and beyond that provides a memorable culinary experience while adhering to the principles of halal. These awards the chefs, restaurateurs, and food service professionals who have demonstrated exceptional creativity, innovation, and skill in the world of halal gastronomy, starting with Singapore. By recognizing their innovations and dedication, these awards will encourage the continuous evolution and refinement of halal dining experience, inspiring others to explore the possibilities of halal gastronomy and strive for excellence in their own culinary endeavors. The global halal food industry is expanding rapidly, driven by the increasing Muslim population and the growing demand for halal products among non-Muslims consumers. By catering to their needs, an economy can enhance its reputation as a Muslim-friendly destination and increase tourist spending. Overall, the benefits of halal gastronomy to an economy range from economic growth and job creation to tourism development, innovation, and social cohesion. By recognizing the potential of the halal food industry economies can tap into a thriving market, diversifying their food sector, and create an inclusive and prosperous society. We will be working together to realize this. SHCF, with its years of experience, will extend its professionalism into evaluating and judging not only in culinary, but also dining. We are confident and be looking forward to collaborate with agencies, relevant bodies, and the many food purveyors. With our solid foundation, it is easiest to start locally before we expand globally. Looking at the local expenditure based on generational type, as you can see, the millennials, the amount of spending power they have. So this is very encouraging. Okay, at the same time, you look at below, 60%, all right, more than half dine with their non-Muslim friends, which is very encouraging also. This chart shares the influence of the inbound and outbound travelers when it comes to cuisine choices. The rapid growth or increase in other cuisines, acceptance, especially Japanese and Korean cuisines, probably due to their hip cultures and obviously, of course, the K-pop culture. These awards are not just about recognizing achievements, they also serve as a catalyst for further growth and progress. They be encouraging aspiring chefs and entrepreneurs to explore the world of halal cuisines, pushing boundaries and contribute to the continued evolution of this vibrant industry. This slide highlights our timeline of delivery. The evaluation process will take place in October this year, and awards ceremony come next May. Allow me to share a quote from Mr. Henry Ford. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. With that, we are confident, and we too will be looking forward to your participation. Thank you very much.
Thank you once again, Chef Kamal. Next up, we have the Halal In Travel Awards. So the Halal In Travel Awards, it aims to celebrate the halal travel industry players' efforts in making travel experiences for Muslims as seamless as possible. We'll have the award ceremony split into two segments today. So we'll firstly start off with the Muslim-Friendly Service Provider Awards, followed by the Halal Trip Travelers' Choice Awards. And after the launch of the GMTI later on, we will have the second part of the HIT Awards, for the MasterCard CrescentRating GMTI Awards. So let us kickstart the Halal In Travel Awards, inshallah, with the Halal Travel Tour Guide of the Year. The Halal Travel Tour Guide of the Year award this year goes to Abdul Malik Taylor. Abdul Malik Taylor displayed exceptional efforts in providing an unforgettable Islamic heritage journey around London. So through his extensive research and in-depth knowledge, Abdul Malik delves deep into the original history of Muslim and Islamic influences on Britain, while highlighting the historical landmarks and their connections to Islamic history. Let us watch a video from Abdul Malik.
I am Abdul Malik Taylor from Halal Tourism Britain. I'm extremely delighted to have found out that I am the Halal Travel Tour Guide of the Year by Halal In Travel CrescentRating. Britain has so much Muslim heritage, which I've been unearthing and then sharing the information through the many different types of tours I have over here in UK. It's something as a ummah, as a community, we should celebrate wherever we are in Muslim countries as well as non-Muslim countries as well. Who knows what could lie ahead for next year. Well, thank you very much for awarding me the Halal In Travel Tour Guide Award.
So cute. What an inspiration, mashallah. Next up, for the category of Muslim-Friendly Tour Operator of the Year, the award for the Muslim-Friendly Tour Operator of the Year this year goes to Holiday Bosnia. So Holiday Bosnia displayed the outstanding commitment to providing a Muslim-friendly experience for its customers. Holiday Bosnia goes above and beyond to cater to the needs of Muslim travelers. Their dedication to providing Muslim-friendly travel experiences has made a significant impact on the industry and has set a benchmark for excellence. So let us watch a video from Holiday Bosnia.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Kamran Siddiqui from Holiday Bosnia. I'm sorry I can't be with you today, but I'm absolutely delighted and over the moon that Holiday Bosnia has been given this extremely prestigious award. In fact, the Halal In Travel Awards are the most important awards for the global halal travel industry, and therefore it's a huge honor for Holiday Bosnia to be selected as Muslim-friendly tour operator of the year. I feel this is a reflection of all the hard work and dedication of the Holiday Bosnia team over many years, and therefore I'd like to thank all my staff in all our offices for their great work and dedication and commitment to the cause. Long may it continue, inshallah. Holiday Bosnia has a special type of travel. It's what I call social impact travel, where we combine unique and special experiences with charity work to help support people and communities in this post-war country, Bosnia. And therefore I'd like to thank all our supporters and people who've helped us to help others through tourism, and all those who've traveled with us. And finally, I'd like to thank CrescentRating for their excellent work in creating the halal travel industry as a major player in the tourism sector, travel and tourism sector. I'd like to thank especially Brother Fazal for all his hard work and dedication. Thank you guys.
Congratulations to Holiday Bosnia. Coming up next, the Muslim-Friendly Hotel Chain of the Year award goes to Shaza Hotels. Shaza Hotels displays exceptional dedication to providing Muslim-friendly services and facilities to their guests. The luxurious and culturally rich experience that Shaza Hotels offers ensures that Muslim guests are made to feel at ease and welcome during their stay. Shaza Hotels will now show a video.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Shaji Abu Saleh. I'm the Corporate Director for Business Development at Shaza Hotels. We are so excited and thrilled to receive this honor at Halal In Travel 2023 to be named as the best Muslim-friendly hotel brand in the world. Shaza was the first hotel brand in the world born for the needs and requirements of Muslim travelers. We have two brands, Shaza and Misk, catering different lifestyle of Muslim travelers, and we are so proud to receive this honor at our 11th year of operations and 15 hotels under operations and in development. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude for Mr. Fazal and his entire crew at CrescentRating and HalalTrip for this glorious recognition and for the immense efforts they are putting together in the halal industry. I could not be there today, but my presence is there, and in virtually, I'm very happy to be with you. Inshallah, we all will gather in the next summit, and looking forward to welcome you at one of our Shaza hotels very soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Congratulations to Shaza Hotels. May we now invite Mr. Fazal Bahardin on stage to present the next set of awards. Mr. Fazal, please. Now moving on to the Muslim-Friendly Game Reserve and National Park of the Year. The award this year goes to Aquila Private Game Reserve and Spas from South Africa. Aquila Private Game Reserve and Spas display a lot of commitment in providing top-notch Muslim-friendly services and facilities, making sure that Muslim guests feel relaxed and comfortable during their stay. The reserve offers a one-of-a-kind safari experience that is both distinctive and unforgettable. May we now invite Mr. Johan van Schalkwijk, Group Marketing and Trade Manager of Aquila Collection, up on stage. Mr. Johan, please.
Wow, it's an honor and pleasure to be here all the way from Cape Town, South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, the organizers, Crescent Rating, on behalf of Searle German, the owner of Aquila Private Game Reserve, and our teams back in Cape Town, South Africa, we thank you for honoring us with this prestigious accolade. Aquila Private Game Reserve is a Big Five family-friendly safari lodge situated 2 hours from the city of Cape Town in South Africa. And you know, this award, it exceeds the buildings that we have, it exceeds the on-site prayer rooms that we have, it exceeds the Muslim-friendly services, facilities, meals that we offer. It actually speaks volumes, and it's a testament to our staff and our teams back in Cape Town, South Africa, for creating a welcoming environment, for creating a space where people have the freedom of expression, for people to celebrate their faith and to have their religious beliefs followed. So Cape Town, back in South Africa, is a beautiful place. It's got great outdoors, it's got magnificent wildlife experiences, and it's got diverse cultures. On behalf of the Cape Town Tourism Authority and Mr. Invedumani back home, we welcome you all to Cape Town. You are all most welcome. Aquila Private Game Reserve offers a real African experience, real close to Cape Town. Thank you once again.
Congratulations to Aquila Private Game Reserve and Spa. Up next, Muslim-friendly Hotel of the Year. The award goes to Warm Deluxe from Turkey. Warm Deluxe is known for their exceptional dedication and commitment to providing a Muslim-friendly experience for their guests. They offer unique needs. They understand Muslim travelers' unique needs and preferences and has tailored their services and facilities accordingly. These thoughtful provisions ensure that Muslim guests feel comfortable and have access to essential religious practices during their stay. May we now invite Mr. Emre Kandemir up on stage. Mr. Emre, please.
Okay, hello everyone. As a beginning, this is really great honor to be here in front of you. My name is Emre Kandemir. I am a manager of front office and guest relations operations of Warm Deluxe Hotel, and I'm accepting this precious award on behalf of my team back in Turkey, Antalya. You know, the halal tourism is a rising market in all over the world, so we are aware of our part in halal tourism, and as an impact on halal tourism, we're going to continue to do our best to manage our guest profile expectations, and we're going to continue to do our, what's necessary, to, improve the, impact of halal tourism again. Thank you for this organization, Crescent Rating and HalalTrip. It is really much appreciated. Thank you again.
Congratulations to Warm Deluxe. Up next, for the category of Muslim-friendly cruise line of the year, the award this year goes to Resorts World Cruises Genting Dream Cruise Ships. They have displayed exceptional dedication and commitment to providing a Muslim-friendly experience for all its passengers. The cruise line also offers prayer rooms equipped with prayer mats and Qibla direction indicators, allowing passengers to fulfill their religious obligations comfortably during the voyage.
Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Goh. I'm actually from Resort World Cruises. We are the only Asian cruise line in the world, and we are the only cruise line in the world that is halal certification and is friendly actually into the halal Muslim community. So firstly, on behalf of our team, we really like to thank Crescent Rating and Halal Travel for giving us this honor and this award, and we will continue to provide good services and to be innovative in provide halal experience. Now, to our friends here today, Our cruise ships in Singapore carry over 500,000 passengers in a year. And there are many business community with culinary experience and so on, and where we are always actually open this opportunity to our partner here. And we look forward to meet and to see that what other halal experience that we could actually continue to provide to our guests. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to Mr. Michael Goh, the President of Resorts World Cruises. Moving on to our second category, the Halal Trip Traveler's Choice Awards. So first up, the most promising Muslim-friendly city destination of the year, non-OIC. The award goes to Taipei City. They have made remarkable progress in enhancing its Muslim-friendly tourism offerings, creating an inclusive environment for Muslim travelers. Taipei City also boasts many halal-certified restaurants and food establishments, features numerous prayer facilities, and organizes events and campaigns highlighting Taipei's cultural diversity, including its Muslim-friendly services and attractions. Let us watch a video from Taipei City.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Commissioner of Department of Information and Tourism, Taipei City Government, Su Hui-Chen. Taipei City is honored to receive Most Promising Muslim-Friendly City Destination of the Year, non-OIC, from CrescentRating. It's so exciting to be recognized for our efforts and commitments to a Muslim-friendly environment. We have the Muslim-friendly attraction and accommodation certification program and organized celebration for the Eid al-Fitr festival since 2016. Thousands of Muslim friends gather in Taipei. I would like to thank for our Muslim community for their input. They motivate us to provide safe, peace, and diverse choice to Muslim travelers and residents. We welcome Muslims worldwide to visit Taipei, where you can explore the undiscovered Taipei. Thank you very much, and looking forward to see you soon in Taipei, Taiwan.
Congratulations to Taipei for the most promising Muslim-friendly city destination of the year. Coming up next, the Islamic Heritage Destination of the Year. The award goes to Kiva for significant steps to preserve and promote the city's Islamic heritage. May we now invite Abduleva Zarina Azamovna, Head of Department of Domestic and Pilgrims Tourism, and Hujev Azamat Bakramovich, Head of Department of Tourism Region, up on stage. The city has been well preserved over the years and has many historical landmarks and monuments that showcase their Islamic history. The city is also equipped with adequate halal supporting facilities that cater to the needs of Muslim travelers. May we now listen to His Excellency Ozodbek Nazarbekov, the Minister of Tourism and Culture of the Republic of Uzbekistan.
Assalomu alaykum, hurmatli summit ishtirokchilari, qadrli CrescentRating jamoasi hamda Fazal Bahardayn janoblari, xonimlar va janoblar. Avvalambor O'zbekiston Respublikasi Madaniyat va Turizm vazirligi bilan samarali hamkorligingiz hamda ushbu sammitda ishtirok etish uchun taklifingiz uchun samimiy minnatdorlik bildiraman. Fursatdan foydalanib O'zbekistonda oxirgi yillarda amalga oshirilayotgan islohotlar jarayoni va ularning samaralari, xorijiy hamkorlar uchun yaratilayotgan shart-sharoitlar va qulayliklar haqida qisqacha to'xtalib o'tmoqchiman. So'nggi 7 yilda davlatimiz rahbarining shaxsan tashabbusi bilan viza tizimi liberallashdi. Transport, logistika tizimi yaxshilandi. Turizm infratuzilmasi rivojlandi. Sayyohlar xavfsizligi ta'minlandi. O'tgan davr mobaynida O'zbekiston turizm bozorida musulmon sayyohlarga xizmatlar ko'rsatuvchi tadbirkorlik subyektlari vujudga keldi va mamlakat musulmon sayyohlar uchun turistik destinatsiya sifatida xalqaro maydonda tanildi. Buning natijasida bugungi kunda xorijliklar O'zbekistonni yangi turizm yo'nalishi sifatida tanlamoqda. E'tiboringizni quyidagi raqamlarga qaratmoqchiman. 2022-yilda O'zbekistonga 5.2 million sayyohlar tashrif buyurgan bo'lsa, ularning soni joriy yilning 4 oyi mobaynida 2 million nafarni tashkil qildi. Yil yakunigacha bu ko'rsatkichni 10 millionga chiqarishni maqsad qilganmiz. Mamlakatning ziyorat turizmi salohiyatini targ'ib qilish va samarali xorijiy tajribani o'rganish maqsadida 2019-yildan boshlab har yili noyabr oyida xalqaro ziyorat turizmi haftaligi o'tkazilyapti. Shu jumladan 2022-yilda CrescentRating tashkilotining mutaxassislari ham tashrif buyurdi va vazirlikda tashkil etilgan halol turizm konferensiyasida ishtirok etdi. Tahlillarga ko'ra, xorijiy sayyohlar asosan O'zbekistonning tarixiy, madaniy, ziyorat va gastronomik turizmiga katta qiziqish bildirmoqda. Misol uchun, musulmon davlatlardan jumladan Turkiya, Eron, Pokiston, Ozarbayjon, Arab va Markaziy Osiyodan sayyohlar safi kengaymoqda. Vazirlik 2018-yildan beri CrescentRating mutaxassislari bilan hamkorlikda bir qator loyihalarni ishga tushirdi. Birgina misol, 2020 va 2022-yillar davomida mamlakatdagi 6 ta mehmonxona, 40 ta restoran va ovqatlanish tarmog'i tashkilotingizning halol musulmon hamdo'stligi sertifikatiga ega bo'ldi. 500 nafardan ortiq tadbirkorlik subyektlari malaka oshirdi. Bundan tashqari, musulmon ayol sayohati hisobotida O'zbekiston xavfsiz va bag'rikeng mamlakatlar qatoriga kirdi. Toshkent, Samarqand va Buxoro viloyatlaridagi masjidlar geolokatsiyasi Halal Trip platformasiga joylashtirildi. O'zbekiston Global Muslim Turizm Index hisobotida 2017-yildagi 32-o'rindan 2022-yilda 9-o'ringa ko'tarilishiga erishdi. 2022-yil Halal In Travel Awards tanlovida O'zbekiston Islom hamkorlik tashkiloti hududida rivojlanayotgan destinatsiya, Samarqand shahri esa Islom merosi destinatsiyasi sifatida e'tirof etildi. Hurmatli ekspertlar, soha mutaxassislari, bugungi Halal In Travel Global Summit 2023 tadbirida 140 davlat orasida Xiva shahri yilning islom merosi destinatsiyasi sifatida tanlangani yuksak xalqaro e'tirof sifatida bizni behad quvontiradi. O'z navbatida buni prezidentimiz boshchiligidagi sohada olib borilayotgan islohotlarning ijobiy natijasi deb bilamiz. Xabaringiz bor, 2022-yil 27-29 kunlari Ozarbayjon Respublikasining Baku shahrida bo'lib o'tgan Islom hamkorlik tashkilotiga a'zo davlatlar turizm vazirlarining 11-sessiyasida Xiva shahri 2024-yilda Islom dunyosining turizm poytaxti deb e'lon qilingan. Hozirda vazirlik xalqaro tashkilotlar bilan hamkorlikda 2024-yilning may oyida Xiva shahrida IHTga a'zo davlatlar turizm vazirlarining 12-sessiyasini o'tkazish bo'yicha tayyorgarlik ko'rmoqda. Qadrli summit ishtirokchilari va CrescentRating jamoasi, fursatdan foydalanib sizlarni Xiva shahrida 2024-yil may oyida Islom hamkorlik tashkilotiga a'zo davlatlari turizm vazirlarining 12-sessiyasida ishtirok etish uchun taklif etaman. Summit ishiga esa muvaffaqiyatlar tilayman. E'tiboringiz uchun rahmat.
Congratulations once again to Kiva for the Islamic Heritage Destination of the Year award. Moving on to the Halal Travel Marketing Campaign of the Year, the award this year goes to Malaga, Spain. May we now invite Her Excellency Mercedes Alonso Fraile, the Ambassador of Spain to Singapore, and Ms. Monica Sanchez, Director Tourism Councillor. Her Excellency Mercedes Alonso Fraile and Ms. Monica Sanchez, please. Malaga displays commitment to providing high-quality halal services and facilities to Muslim travelers, which has helped to attract a growing number of Muslim tourists to the city.
Dear distinguished guests and colleagues, I'm here on behalf of the city of Malaga. On behalf of Malaga, I would like to thank you for this award. It is a great honor to be recognized for our efforts to promote Malaga as a halal tourism destination. Malaga, founded by the Phoenicians in the 8th century before Christ, and now then as Malacca, has a unique feel and look from a long history of Islamic culture. As you most know, it is 8 centuries of Islamic influence that allows Malaga, as well as other cities in Spain, such as Córdoba, Granada, or Seville, to proudly share this Muslim influence, not only in their architecture, but also in their culture, their streets, gastronomy, and language. Malaga still retains historic roots intact, and also has been able to become a vibrant city, not only known for its tourism sector, but also for its international investments and boosting technological and cultural projects that have diversified the area's economy. Malaga's airport received almost 20 million passengers in 2019. The bullet train connects Malaga with Madrid in only 2.5 hours. The cruise port received almost 500,000 cruise passengers, and its tech park hosts more than 600 companies and 20,000 employees. Not to forget Malaga's 34 museums and exhibit centers. Malaga is overall a beautiful city, rich in history and culture, and we are committed to providing a welcoming and inclusive environment for all visitors. Today, in Spain, in fact, there is a wider halal and halal-friendly offer that most are aware of, especially if we refer to restaurants. But what happens is that the offer is not always well visualized or easy to identify. By highlighting the many things that Muslim travelers can enjoy in Malaga, this campaign helped to show the wide array of products and services that we have to offer Muslim travelers. We are proud of the work that was done to create a halal travel marketing campaign that is effective and engaging and has generated a lot of interest among Muslim travelers, and we are excited to see the positive impact that it has on the local economy. As we continue to work toward building a more diverse and inclusive tourism in the industry, I'm committed to ensuring that all visitors to Spain have an unforgettable and meaningful experience. As Mr. Fazal mentioned at the opening of this summit on Tuesday, the opportunities for collaboration are endless, and I look forward to continuing to collaborate with industry partners and stakeholders to promote halal tourism and showcase the many unique offerings of Spain. And to this end, I take the opportunity today to announce that in the next months, we will be launching a new guide, this one with all the products and services for Muslim travelers in Andalusia, the south of Spain. Let me finish by thanking the team of the Malaga Tourism Board for their hard work and dedication, and the Muslim travel community for their support. Thank you again, all of you, for this award. We are honored to accept it on behalf of the city of Malaga. Thank you to you all.
Congratulations once again to Malaga. We are very excited to see what's there in store in a few more weeks. But in the meantime, let us move now to our most awaited segments for today. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and esteemed participants, we're now elated to open the stage for the highly anticipated 8th edition of the Global Muslim Travel Index, GMTI 2023. Now today, the Global Muslim Travel Index serves as a compass guiding travel professionals through the latest in latest developments and trends within the dynamic world of halal travel. To start off, we will now invite Mr. Sabda Khan, Division President of Southeast Asia for MasterCard, for his opening remarks. Mr. Khan, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good afternoon. Welcome to everyone present here today and virtually for the launch of the 8th edition of MasterCard Crescent Rating Global Muslim Travel Index. I still remember almost 8 or 9 years ago when I met Fazal in KL actually, and we decided to go on this journey together, and I'm so proud that we have reached this level there. I would also like to make a special welcome to Honorable Khairul Firdaus Akbar Khan, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia. It's really great to know you, and such a young minister and a dynamic person, only 40 years of age, so congratulations on being appointed as the minister. Honorable Ms. Mera Paz Valderos Abu Bakar, Undersecretary, Department of Tourism, Philippines. Her Excellency Mercedes Alonso Fraile, Spanish Ambassador to Singapore. His Excellency Khakrom Shakiroz, Uzbekistan's Ambassador to Singapore, as well as distinguished guests and friends in the media. When we met this time last year, we were bullish about the potential for a travel recovery in 2022. We talked about it when we had this same thing last year. The good news is that this optimism was very well placed. Even in the face of an uncertain global economy, travelers are more eager than ever to enjoy the overseas experiences denied to them for almost 3 years. With the reopening of the mainland China travel market, we expect this demand to continue well into 2023 and beyond. And given the strong trade and tourism links between China and Southeast Asia, we expect ASEAN economies and others in the region to benefit from China's reopening. Within the context of the travel recovery, we recognize the important contribution being made by the Muslim travel segment. This year, we expect the total number of Muslim travelers globally to reach 140 million, just short of pre-pandemic levels. And that's such an amazing news because we are going back to 2019 levels, and that shows that the recovery is coming in much faster than we all expected. Embracing this segment needs to be a key priority for the travel industry, particularly in this region. According to the Global Muslim Travel Index, Asia leads the way globally in terms of inbound Muslim travelers. Southeast Asia, with its significant Muslim population and related cultural and religious infrastructure, is a popular destination of choice. If we look at the top OIC destination for Muslim arrivals, Indonesia and Malaysia jointly hold the prestigious #1 position this year. And in terms of non-OIC destinations, Singapore holds the lead position, with Thailand and Philippines also both making to the top 10 list. One thing to note, travel recovery is not simply a return to business as it was before the pandemic. Across all consumer segments, the global traveler is changing in terms of what they are looking for when overseas. One key trend we have noticed at MasterCard for the whole travel sector is that travelers continue to prioritize spending on experience over other things. As a result, travel budgets have shifted towards meaningful experiences, restaurants, recreational activities, and entertainment over regular retail spend. This is also true for Muslim travelers who are seeking more authentic experiences, looking for unique travel offerings that connect them with local cultures and communities. We are also seeing an increase in ecotourism efforts, and this is certainly true true for Muslim travelers, especially the younger generations. And finally, in a more general context, we are seeing the return of business travel. While leisure flight bookings were the first to bounce back following the easing of restrictions, corporate flight bookings have caught up this year. And the two are now growing at the same rate. The travel sector is not just recovering from the pandemic. It's already exceeding pre-pandemic levels of growth, reaching new heights in terms of flight bookings and travel spend. The responsibility is on the travel industry to keep up, to adapt, and to be more digital first to show resilience and meet new consumer demands. Which is why the Global Muslim Travel Index is such an important asset. MasterCard is incredibly proud of its partnership with Crescent Rating and the value it brings to the travel sector. We are confident that this 8th edition of Global Muslim Travel Index will help the ongoing recovery and lay the foundations for future growth in the Muslim travel sector. I would like to thank Fazal Baruddin and his team at Crescent Rating for their long-standing partnership on this project. We look forward to future collaboration to enhance tourism and travel experiences for a very important segment. Before I conclude, congratulations to all the finalists and winners of the Halal Trip 40 and Halal In Travel Awards. It's great to be able to recognize and celebrate your contributions to making halal travel a seamless experience for millions of Muslim travelers. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Han, for the insightful opening remarks. It is indeed quite amazing how quick the industry was able to bounce back after the pandemic. Now, may I now set the stage for our next speaker. May I invite Mr. Fazal Bahardin, the founder and CEO of CrescentRating and HalalTrip, to take the stage to share the key insights and findings of this year's Global Muslim Travel Index 2023. Mr. Fazal, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I think we are just a few minutes away from having a minister joining us. In the meantime, I think I'll get started. Your Excellency Hairul Firdaus Akhtar Khan, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia, Honorable Undersecretary Myra Pazwal Darosa Abu Bakar from the Office of the Secretary, Philippine Department of Tourism. I think our Turkish ambassador is going to join us soon. Your Excellency Mercedes Alonso Fraile, Spanish ambassador to Singapore. Distinguished guests, friends, members of the media, and all those who are joining us online. Thank you very much for joining us at the launch of the MasterCard Crescent Rating Global Muslim Travel Index 2023. As Safdar was saying, over 9 years of MasterCard Crescent Rating partnership, we have published 25 reports actually, delving into aspects of Muslim travel, lifestyle, consumer and consumer behavior. These reports demonstrate our commitment to understanding Muslim travelers' unique needs and preferences while empowering businesses and destinations to cater to this growing market segment. Through these extensive ranges of reports, MasterCard and Crescent Rating have emerged as leading providers of data and insights for the Muslim lifestyle market. We are committed to research and analysis to facilitate the growth and development of the Muslim-friendly travel and related sectors and significantly enhance the experience of Muslim travelers and consumers worldwide. I want to express my sincere gratitude to MasterCard for our exceptional partnership over the past 9 years. Your unwavering support and collaboration have been instrumental in propelling our partnership forward, and we look forward to continuing this partnership in the years to come. And as Safdar said, special thanks to Safdar. We met, I think, in 2014 in Hilton in KL, next to, I think, Hilton, where that's the first time I met Safdar, and we said, we need to do something. And a few months later, and I said this story, same story last time as well. A few months later, we met again, and I said, look, this is an opportunity for us to collaborate. It was not called Global Muslim Travel Index at that time. It was called CrescentRating Annual Ranking or something like that. And I said, and then we discussed, and I wanted to see how we can collaborate for the release of the report next year. And then Safdar said, we want to partner with you for the next 5 years. I was surprised, and here we are in the 9th year, actually, of the partnership, although we are releasing the 8th report. Yes, so thank you, Safdar. And actually, Aisha probably doesn't know, I met Aisha before that, actually, in 2010 in Dubai. Right, thank you, Aisha, and also Chitra has been helping us a lot last few years. Yeah, so at the core of our collaboration, of course, lies the Global Muslim Travel Index. That's our flagship publication that has been the premier reference for the Muslim travel market. It's the 8th edition of the report, as we actually paused the release in 2020 for obvious reasons. GMTI has, over the years, become had immense global influence as a trusted and authoritative source of information in the travel industry. Its comprehensive rankings and insights have shaped the way destinations and businesses cater to the needs of Muslim travelers worldwide. With its extensive coverage and rigorous assessment criteria, GMT has become a benchmark for measuring Muslim friendliness of destinations, driving positive changes, fostering innovation, and encouraging the growth of the Muslim travel market on a global scale. Let me start with, I think Safdar touched upon a little bit on that. Let me start with the update on the Muslim visitor arrivals. So I think when we presented last year, we were a little bit more conservative. We said, 2022, we were expecting around 80 to 90 million visitors. But our estimates now are that, in 2022, there were 110 million Muslim visitors. That's about 68% of the pre-pandemic level of 2019. Our projections for 2023 is still, as Safdar said, 140 million. Maybe we'll be surprised. Our current projections are that we will reach 2019 levels next year. But who knows, we might reach it this year as well. I mean, things are so fluid. Projecting something nowadays is becoming very difficult, especially in times of, so fluid, the environment is so fluid. But we still, in our current projections are that we'll reach 2019 levels next year. Looking beyond, we still project that by 2028, Muslim travel market will reach 230 million arrivals, which is about $225 billion in expenditure. I mean, this really is a substantial increase from 2019 levels. It reflects the growth potential of this segment, underlining its economic significance and its capacity to contribute to the global travel industry's recovery and growth. Interestingly, we also compare the global arrivals versus Muslim arrivals of 2022. If you see the global arrivals here, Europe has had the most arrivals last year. I mean, UNWTO says that there were around 950 million visitor arrivals last year globally. And more than 50% of the arrivals were in Europe, actually. But if you, by contrast, Asia leads the way in terms of the Muslim arrivals. Close to 60% of Muslim arrivals were in Asia. They accounted for 31% of the arrivals to Asia. This is not surprising given the region's significant Muslim population, particularly in Southeast Asia and the Middle East, and its Muslim-friendly offerings that cater to various travel preferences. Asia definitely has a great opportunity to leverage this trend. By further enhancing and diversifying its range of Muslim-friendly services and unique experiences, Asia can definitely solidify its position as a leading destination for Muslim travelers. In particular, Southeast Asia, which has some of the top Muslim-friendly destinations in the world, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. Yeah, so this is something new that we have launched in this year's report. You know, I'm going to talk a little bit later as well. What all this means is that we need to monitor the trends of this market much more closely to help all stakeholders. That is one of the reasons we developed what we call the Muslim Traveler Intent Tracker. The Muslim Traveler Intent Tracker is a measure that tracks the travel intentions of Muslim travelers on a monthly basis. It takes into account different time frames from immediate travel plans to trips planned up to a year in advance. This way it captures the changing preferences of Muslim travelers' travel intent. The current data here covers our surveys from February 2023 to May 2023. These surveys were conducted the first week of each month. The algorithm calculates the travel intent score by assigning weights to different time frames representing various future travel plans. Although we are in the initial phases of this tracker, we anticipate getting more insights once we gather additional information data over the next few months. We are also exploring the possibility of providing more insights derived from the survey. The MTIT, or the Muslim Traveler Intent Tracker, will be tracked and published monthly so that the industry stakeholders can stay informed about current trends, anticipate future demands, and identify potential growth opportunities in the Muslim travel market. So I just wanted to recap a little bit of our work that we do on data and insights, especially with MasterCard. So, of course, we have the GMTI. We publish annually. We also publish with MasterCard about 3 reports every year. This year, we launched our first report, which was on the Muslim Gen Z travelers, somewhere early this year. And we have 2 other reports planned, one probably on the cruise market, Muslim cruise market. But you know, the things are moving so fast. I think providing information once a year is not that great now. So that's why we are going to do a monthly tracker as well, which we will publish monthly. It will look at certain travel data and insights. We're also looking at a quarterly publication of providing some level of insights which we can track quarterly. And eventually, we are looking at also a live tracker, which will look at certain behavior patterns that we can track much more real life, real time. So these are our plans. So Muslim Travel Intent Tracker is already there. We will start publishing our monthly reports end of each month. The quarterly updates we are going to probably launch in the 4th quarter of this year, and possibly a live tracker by the first half of next year. Okay, before we go into the ranking, I also want to, this year we also developed this matrix, GMTI performance matrix. I think one is to know where you stand in our ranking, but also we really need to know what you can do with these rankings. You know, just rankings alone will not really help that much. So here we have mapped the 138 destinations into 4 quadrants. You will see a lot more in the report. I really don't have much time to explain a lot more on this one, but this shows how destinations are performing based on the GMTI scores, as well as the percentage of Muslim travelers to the destination. So you have in the Trailblazer quadrant, destinations which have a GMTI score of above 50, plus their Muslim arrivals account for more than 12% of the global arrivals. So these are really, if you go to the next slide, so these countries destinations out there on the Trailblazer quadrant, we call it, there are about 23 destinations who have a high GMTI score, which means they're Muslim friendly, plus their overall their Muslim arrivals are account for more than 12% of the total arrivals. You see there are 23 destinations there, which the total arrivals, Muslim arrivals to these destinations are 67 million. So most of the arrivals actually are to these 23 destinations. Then you have the quadrant below that, which has which has a Muslim-friendly score above 50 or GMTI score above 50, but still less than 12% of their arrivals are Muslims. 12% is because 12% is the global average of 2022 in terms of Muslims versus overall arrivals. So there are interestingly, there are only 5 destinations which are here. They are very Muslim friendly. They have a huge opportunity to promote themselves because they have the services. It's about promoting them and moving on to the Trailblazer quadrant. On this side is, they are having more than 12% of their arrivals are Muslims. However, their GMTI score is below 50. There are about 23 destinations out there, and all of them get about 15 million visitor arrivals last year in 2022. If you see, these destinations are mainly, quite a lot of them are actually Muslim countries in Africa. Because of the nature of the region, there are a lot more Muslims traveling within this interregionally, actually. Then the real opportunity is actually for these 85 destinations out here, which have a GMTI score less than 50, and also their Muslim arrivals are less than 12%. That's an opportunity for these destinations to both improve their Muslim-friendly services so that they can then get more Muslim travelers to visit their destination. So we will do a lot more analysis. We publish a lot more analysis on how each of these quadrants can strategize, because there are different strategies for each of these quadrants to move into the most important quadrant, which is the Trailblazer quadrant. This year, we also had a much closer look at how globally, it's at a global level, how each of the key touch points of a Muslim traveler are providing Muslim-friendly services. So we looked at the maximum scores of each of those touch points and also the average scores. So if you look at, for instance, airports, so there are airports which are providing very good services. Of course, for instance, Singapore Changi Airport is one of them who are providing very Muslim-friendly services. However, overall, the average is only 34 when it comes to Muslim-friendly airports. So it's really only some airports are doing well compared to many airports who are really not providing enough services. So this is another set of analysis that we have published in the report that you will see you will be able to download very soon. Yeah, so that's, I thought I can drag it on to until Pasandi arrives, but Pasandi is not yet here. So that I can announce. Sorry? In 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, okay. Because I have to tell him that Indonesia is number 1, otherwise, in front of him. Okay. So let me spend some time here. So before I talk of the results, which you already know, this is the framework that we developed in 2017 to analyze the destinations on how Muslim-friendly they are. So we look at 4 areas. We look at access, which is we look at the level of connectivity to that destination from the top 30 Muslim outbound countries. So we have 30 outbound countries which make up 99% of the Muslim outbound traffic. So we look at the connectivity to the destination. We look at visa requirements, how easy it is for these 30 destinations to get visas to these destinations. We look at transport infrastructure. So that's on the access side. It has a weightage of 10% on our overall scale. Then we look at the communication aspects, which is how well are destinations marketing the destinations to Muslim travelers, what like Malaga is doing, like Andalusia will do in a couple of months. How well are they promoting their services to the Muslim market? We look at the communication proficiency of the destination, and we also look at the stakeholder awareness. How well are the authority or the tourism players educating the industry on the Muslim travelers' needs and preferences? I have to acknowledge Dr. Hafiz there, who was instrumental in putting this together in 2017. When he was working with us before, then he went to Australia to do his PhD in marketing, and is back now, not with us, but with the university. And then we look at the environment. So we look at visitor arrivals. We look at, very importantly, faith restrictions. Are there any faith restrictions for Muslim travelers when they travel to these destinations? When, in terms of dress code, in terms of other things. We look at safety. We look at sustainability. Sustainability is something that we introduced last year, and we have expanded the data that we look at in terms of sustainability criteria this year. So we have expanded really. And that's also a reason this year, if you look at the report later, we have published our first attempt at publishing a sustainability framework for Muslim travelers. So as a sort of a guidance for Muslim travelers to make informed choices when they travel, which also fits in with their faith requirements. You'll see that in the report. And finally, we look at the services, which has the highest weightage in our ranking. We look at the level of halal food available, look at the prayer facilities availability. We look at Muslim-friendly availability of Muslim-friendly hotels, Muslim-friendly airports, and heritage experiences and attractions. So that's how we we calculate the rankings. We look at more than 50 data sets actually to do the calculation of the index, and we have been ranking 138 destinations last year, and this year we did rank. We had 140 destinations before that, but last year and this year we have paused ranking of Russia and Ukraine for obvious reasons. So that's how we rank in GMTI. So let me go and talk about the results. Sorry, 8 more minutes. No, I think I will go ahead, and then we will get Pasandi to get the award later. Okay. Miss Juliana from STB is also there. She has to leave at some point in time, I understand. Okay. The 2023 ranking. So 2023 ranking, let me get my script here. This year, Indonesia and Malaysia are jointly holding the top position. Malaysia always used to be ranked number 1 in our GMTI since its inception. Now Malaysia has a challenger, which is Indonesia, and Turkey. Sorry, friendly fight. Okay, we'll take that. Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Turkey have been in this position for many years as well, exchanging positions between 3 to 5. And then you have other destinations who are generally in that space. I think the only not a surprise, only destination which has moved into the top 20 is United Kingdom, which is the second non-OIC destination to get into the top 20. The first non-OIC destinations all this while has been Singapore. Singapore has been the only non-OIC destinations to be in the almost top 10 almost every year, the last few years. But this year we have United Kingdom entering the top 20 of the overall ranking. Let me talk about the non-OIC destinations, as it has been always the case since many years now. In Singapore is the top destination in the non-OIC category. And the second one, as we saw in the other ranking, is United Kingdom. Let me see if I can go back. Yeah, so if you see here, the top 5, 6, they are very close in their score. So they're very close, so it's a very close fight. But if you see here, Singapore still doesn't have a real competitor. Singapore That's a real competitor. So UK is number 2, Taiwan is number 3. Of course, Thailand, Hong Kong, Japan, they have been very, their rankings have improved, especially Germany, Philippines, Japan. They have been, when we started this rank some time ago, there were lower rankings. Spain as well. So Spain, you have 4 destinations here: Philippines, Germany, South Africa, and Spain. Spain also has, if you see here, has improved by 3 positions. Germany has improved by 5 positions. Philippines has improved by 1, and there are other destinations who are here, which are also interesting to note. Okay, this is something else that we did this year. This year, we looked at a subset of our GMTI scores to look at how Muslim-friendly the destinations are. So we looked at certain facts like safety, faith restrictions, and a few other data sets to see how Muslim women-friendly the destinations are. And that's what we have here. This year we decided only to publish the top 10, but we will publish the full 138 destinations next year. This year, if you see the same, it's very similar to, of course, the overall GMTI rankings. So Malaysia and Indonesia are in the top in the overall category, and Singapore, once again, is number 1 in the most Muslim-friendly, Muslim women-friendly destination of 2023. That's mostly I have, and you can download the report. I think now it must be online on our website. You can either download it going to CrescentRating.com, or you can scan the QR code. This is the longest report we have done. It's 85 pages. When we did our report in 2015, it was only 23 pages. So we have, of course, after 9 years, we have more data to produce, more analysis that we can do. So this report is, I think, 82 or 83 pages. I think that's it from me. I think we will, Rauda, where is Rauda? Where is Rauda? Rauda, I think we will, sorry? Okay. I think we will just swap a little bit the awards. We'll start with emerging, yeah, and then we'll shift the other ones.
Yes.
And then when Pasandi comes, we'll do Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia.
Okay, thank you for saying our plan out loud here. Thank you, Fazal, for that one. We should start investing in walkie-talkies, everyone. But anyways, thank you, Mr. Fazal, for the insightful sharing. Please remain on stage as we now move on to our next agenda for today. On to our next award is the Halal In Travel Award, MasterCard Crescent Rating Global Muslim Travel Index Awards. Our first award for today, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, may we invite Mr. Safda Khan, I'm so sorry, Mr. Safda Khan up on stage to present the awards. Okay, our first award for today is the Emerging Muslim Friendly Destination of the Year Non-OIC Award. And this award, the Emerging Muslim Friendly Destination of the Year Non-OIC Award, goes to the Philippines. Let's give a round of applause for them. May we now invite Undersecretary for Department of Tourism, Republic of the Philippines, Ms. Myra Abubakar.
I have like 10 pages here, but I'll read it in 5 minutes, don't worry. To the organizers, I'm CEO Fazal Bahardin of Crescent Rating and HalalTrip. Of course, to Deputy Minister of Malaysia for Tourism, Minister Khan, Her Excellency Mercedes Alonso Fraile, Ambassador of Spain to Singapore, Of course, Safdar Khan, Division President, Southeast Asia. MasterCard. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to each and everyone. Buenas tardes a todos. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It is with immense joy, gratitude, and pride that we have been bestowed with the remarkable honor, the recognition of the Philippines as this year's Emerging Muslim-Friendly Destination of the Year, non-OIC, here at the Halal in Travel Global Summit 2023. On behalf of Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco and through the leadership of President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., we at the Philippine Department of Tourism would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to CrescentRating and HalalTrip for acknowledging the Philippines' commitment to providing a seamless halal travel experience to our Muslim brothers and sisters. This award serves as a testament to the dedication of our travel industry players in catering to the unique needs and preferences of Muslim travelers. The Philippines, with its diverse cultural heritage, natural beauty, and warm hospitality, has always strived to embrace and welcome visitors from all walks of life. Through our strategic initiatives and fruitful collaborations, we at the Department of Tourism have worked tirelessly to ensure that our services and amenities cater to the specific requirements of the Muslim market. This award is a resounding validation of our efforts to enhance the overall travel experience for Muslim visitors. Through our continuous and ongoing listening tours all over the archipelago, we have listened to the feedback and suggestions of the Muslim community. And with their guidance, we have implemented measures to provide an inclusive environment where all travelers can feel at home. To all our Muslim brothers and sisters, thank you for trusting us, and rest assured that we at the Department of Tourism are continuing our journey of improvement and inclusivity. We at the DOT recognize the importance of halal travel and the need for services that cater to your needs. We are wholeheartedly dedicated to ensuring that your experiences in the Philippines will be memorable, comfortable, and aligned with your values and practices. For our latest initiatives in terms of halal and Muslim-friendly tourism, last May 8 and 9, 2023, we have conducted the Eid al-Fitr Food Festival in the Department of Tourism Central Office in Makati in post-celebration of Eid al-Fitr. During the two-day food fest, we had showcased different halal food and non-food products from various merchants and exhibitors. Furthermore, the Department of Tourism is continuous in cascading the Memorandum Circular Number 2020-10, or the guidelines governing the operations and recognition of Muslim-friendly accommodation establishments, which aims to ensure quality and appropriate service for Muslim travelers. Another milestone project of the department which I'd like to share to you that centered on the creation of videos featuring Mindanao Halal Culinary Fair was the launching of the Mindanao Halal Culinary Videos. This project consisted of a series of videos launched from July to September 2021, the first of which, the Omnibus video, which served as a 6-minute-long teaser for the entirety of the concept, came out simultaneous to the celebration of Eid al-Adha in 2022. Apart from videos, we've also rolled out production of the Islamic or the Hijri calendar, as well as a coffee table book entitled Bismillah, Before Eating, the Mindanao Halal Food Culture Experience. We believe that through these initiatives, we are able to show how important halal and Muslim-friendly tourism is in the country, thus paving the way also for this recognition. Once again, our sincerest gratitude to the Halal in Travel Global Summit 2023 for this exceptional honor. We will continue working diligently to maintain and further enhance our commitment to creating a seamless and memorable journey for everyone. Come and visit the Philippines. Mabuhay. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Good afternoon to each and everyone.
Thank you so much, Ms. Myra, for that very, very impactful speech. Let us take a moment to welcome His Excellency, Pak Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno. Thank you so much for gracing our event. Moving on to our next award for today. Our next award, the Sustainable Destination of the Year Award. And this award goes to Japan. May we now invite Senior Director of Japan National Tourism Organization, Singapore, Ms. Mayumi Yamamoto up on stage.
Good evening. Good afternoon, sorry. My name is Mayumi Yamamoto. I'm the Senior Director of Japan National Tourism Organization Singapore office. As a representative of our organization, I would like to express my gratitude for this honor. As an island nation of forests and mountains, Japan has nurturing culture of coexisting with changing seasons and Mother Nature. Our organization has continually focused on sharing about not only the beauty of Japan's nature, but about Japanese culture as well. And not only Pokemon we have. We are very pleased to receive this award as a recognition for our efforts. Japan as a country is welcoming of different religions and is always striving to become more attuned to the needs of our Muslim visitors. Even now, an increasing number of hotels across Japan are beginning to offer facilities and services with Muslim guests in mind. Most of these services and facilities are currently located in major cities, but there's a growing number of Muslim-friendly facilities outside major cities as well. By supporting those local businesses, our organization aims to develop a sustainable travel industry that can meet diverse demands. Japan will continue to work towards becoming a sustainable destination. Thank you again for this honor.
Congratulations once again to Japan. We'll move on to our next award for today is the Stakeholder Awareness Campaign of the Year. And this award goes to Indonesia. May we now invite Mr. Rianto Sofian, Chairman of Sofian Corp, and Mr. Afdal, Director of KNEKS, up on stage.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, building awareness in halal travel tourism in a country with majority Muslim populations like Indonesia actually is not easy. But this is about the quality, about the better service. Alhamdulillah, we did it. Thank you so much for this incredible honors. Thank you, CrescentRating, MasterCard. I am truly humbled to standing here, receiving this award on behalf of National Committee for Islamic Economy and Finance and Halal Tourism Indonesia Associations for the country of Indonesia. I would like to thank everyone who has supported the campaign of awareness program of Muslim-friendly tourism in Indonesia, especially to the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy, Republic of Indonesia, with the leadership of His Excellency Bapak Sandiaga Uno. Thank you very much. Terima kasih, Pak Sandi. Thank you for your really great support to deputies and also to the Pak Sofian, the chairman of the PPHI, Pak Kukrit Wicaksono, vice chairman of PPHI, other stakeholders from Bank Indonesia, Pak Arif Hartawan, Ibu Rita Rulina and BI team, and all the teams in KNKS for the hard work. The boards of directors, and also support from the Ministry of Finance, governments from many provinces in Indonesia, Masyarakat Ekonomi Syariah, industry players, academicians, and of course, our chairmen, His Excellency, Vice President, Republic of Indonesia, Bapak Kiai Haji Ma'ruf Amin. These awards mean so much to Indonesia, and we will continue to strive to become the center of excellence, Muslim-friendly tourism in next future. Thank you again. Barakallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Congratulations once again to Indonesia for winning this award. We'll move on to our next award, and that is the most accessible destination of the year by air. And that award goes to Turkey. Our ambassador is currently running late, but we'll congratulate him later on. In the meantime, let's move on to our most exciting award for today, the Mastercard CrescentRating Global Muslim Travel Index Awards, starting off with the top Muslim-friendly destination of the year, non-OIC. And this award goes to Singapore. May we now invite Ms. Juliana Kwa, Assistant Chief Executive of Singapore Tourism Board, up on stage. Ms. Kwa, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. His Excellency Dr. Sandiaga Uno, Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy, Indonesia. So nice to see you again. Honorable Khairul Firdaus Abba Khan, Deputy Minister, Tourism, Arts, Culture, Malaysia. Honorable Ms. Mayra Paz Valderosa Abubakar, Under Secretary, Department of Tourism, Republic of the Philippines. Excellencies, Safdar Khan, Fazal Baharuddin, distinguished guests. A huge thank you to Crescent Rating for inviting me today. It is a great honor for me to accept the award on behalf of Singapore and the Singapore Tourism Board for the top Muslim-friendly destination of the year, non-OIC country 2023. This recognition validates our efforts to keep innovating and creating seamless experiences for travelers. Singapore Tourism Board is committed to work with our partners to welcome even more travelers from all of our key markets. According to the Global Muslim Travel Index 2022 report, the number of Muslim travelers globally is projected to reach 140 million by 2023 and 160 million in 2024. These are encouraging numbers that really cements the strong potential of the Muslim travel market. Malaysia and Indonesia are major Muslim outbound markets. As our immediate neighbors, Muslim travelers have always been important for Singapore. As a mark of that importance, we have an office in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, and we also have two offices in Indonesia, one in Jakarta and one in Surabaya. As being all part of the travel industry, I just wanted to sort of take a step back and just sort of remind ourselves that actually just over a year ago, Singapore and our neighbors had only just started reopening our borders. It feels very, very long ago, but actually it was just a year and a little bit ago. So with 2022 as the year of reopening, I am happy to share with everyone here that we think Singapore tourism did well. In 2022, we were able to welcome 6.3 million visitors, exceeding our forecast of 4 to 6 million. And of course, we were delighted that Indonesia was our top source market with 1.1 million arrivals, spending 1.1 billion Singapore dollars, and Malaysia was our third largest source market with 591,000 visitors who collectively spent over 600 million Singapore dollars. If 2022 was a year of reopening and recovery, then 2023, I hope, will mark the year we return to full growth. So far, we have already crossed, Singapore has already crossed over 4 million visitors year to date in April, with Indonesia our top market for the 13th straight month, and Malaysia our second largest market year to date. Barring unforeseen circumstances, I am confident that we can sustain this momentum of growth towards full recovery in 2024. I would also like to take this chance to update everybody about Destination Singapore. I think many of you would know that to remain an attractive destination, we're working hard to continuously rejuvenate our offerings. For the visitors in the room, most recently, we have opened our new bird paradise, the new bird park. It opened on 8th of May. And actually, even for the Singaporeans in the room, I suspect many of you have not gone yet. So I would really encourage everybody to go. Personally, I went with one of our ministers, Minister Iswaran, a few weeks ago for a pre-opening. And it really was a delightful experience. We have some photos of Minister Iswaran during the bird feeding, with the birds coming onto his shoulders and even onto his head. So it was really very memorable experience. So I'd encourage everybody to try that out. And then also, just as one example, later this year we're opening the Sentosa Sensoryscape, which is really a way for visitors to be able to explore Sentosa in a comfortable, walkable way with experiences along the path. Many of you would also know that both of integrated resorts have announced multi-billion-dollar expansion plans, which includes entertainment facilities and other attractions, and plans to rejuvenate and transform Orchard Road from a shopping street into a world-class lifestyle destination are also well underway. We also resumed cruises fully from Singapore to different ports of call in the region. And earlier this year, we announced our partnership with Disney Cruise Line to home port a brand new Disney cruise ship exclusively in Singapore for at least 5 years, beginning in 2025. We've also done a lot of, another area that I would love to encourage our visitors here to go to is we've also had our iLight Festival just launched today. And so that's really a whole series of light installations around Marina Bay. And if you're into tech, you can download our Visit Singapore app and even do AR experiences with our Merly mascot around the Malayan Park and the Victoria Concert Hall. Of course, along with destination renewal, we have to continue our marketing efforts. Some of you might have seen that we've collaborated with a range of partners, including global celebrity influencers such as Billie Eilish, Charlie Puth, as well as Jackson Wang Jia, for those of us who speak Mandarin. But speaking of celebrities, I also wanted to highlight that we collaborated with Maher Zain, a Lebanese-born, Swedish-based artist, who has over 37 million followers across YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And so with him, we shot 3 videos to showcase Singapore as a Muslim-friendly destination. And so far, the 3 videos we have produced have surpassed 3 million views, showing him exploring Singapore's key attractions and neighborhoods. I'm almost done. In line with this precious award, I did want to emphasize that Singapore offers really a rich and diverse range of experiences and offerings for our Muslim visitors. For one, the growing halal food scene in Singapore provides Muslim travelers really a wide range of international and local options to choose from. I think you'll be able to easily find top-notch Italian, Japanese, Vietnamese, Korean, halal restaurants all around Singapore. Muslim travelers will also notice that most, if not all, of our key precincts have mosques or prayer facilities nearby, and this really allows our Muslim travelers to explore with ease and comfort. Our hotels are also well aware of the unique needs and requirements of the Muslim visitors. To ensure that our Muslim guests have key information at their fingertips, we've been producing Muslim visitor guides for more than 10 years, and the latest guide and more information can be found on our website, visitsingapore.com. Finally, I would like to congratulate MasterCard and CrescentRating for successfully organizing this year's edition of Halal In Travel Global Summit and the Halal In Travel Awards. I wish everyone even more meaningful discussions and sharing of insights for the rest of the day. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again to Singapore and Ms. Juliana Kwa from Singapore Tourism Board. We now move on to our next award, the Top Muslim Friendly Destination of the Year, OIC award goes to Malaysia and Indonesia. Give a round of applause for the two destinations. May we first invite Honorable Khairul Firdaus Akbar Khan, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia, up on stage to receive the award. Malaysia is also awarded the Muslim Women Friendly Destination of the Year in this year's Halal In Travel Awards.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. His Excellency Dr. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno, Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy, Republic of Indonesia, Honorable Vincentius Jamadu, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy, Republic of Indonesia, Honorable Ms. Myra Pas Vandarosa Abu Bakar, Under Secretary, Department of Tourism, Republic of the Philippines, Excellencies, Ambassadors to Singapore, Mr. Saf Darhan, Division President, Southeast Asia, MasterCard, Ms. Juliana Kwa, Assistant Chief Executive, Singapore Tourism Board, Mr. Fazal Bahardin, Chief Executive Officer, CrescentRating and HalalTrip, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I've been strongly advised by my minister to read the text so that I won't say something controversial. I have no choice to obey his wishes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May peace be upon you. Greetings from the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, MOTAC. It's great to be here, surrounded by passionate advocates of the Muslim-friendly tourism and hospitality (MFTH) sector from around the world. Alhamdulillah, I am deeply honored to receive the awards for Top Muslim-Friendly Destination of the Year, OIC, and Best Muslim Women-Friendly Destination of the Year on behalf of Malaysia today. Sincerest compliments to MasterCard and CrescentRating for their unwavering commitment to celebrating the labor of the key players in Islamic tourism. Congratulations on successfully organizing another Halal In Travel Awards, HTA. 2022 was a productive year for the tourism industry and everyone involved in it. And this achievement signifies the hard work of our industry practitioners back at home. With that, I would like to dedicate these awards to all the women and men who have worked tirelessly in making Malaysia an enjoyable, meaningful, and accessible destination for Muslim tourists. To be continuously commended by our peers in Islamic tourism gives Malaysia a great sense of responsibility as one of the pioneers of Muslim-friendly travel. When Islamic Tourism Center, ITC, was first established in the year of 2009 to develop Malaysia's Islamic tourism ecosystem, the Muslim tourist market was not as heavily discussed as it is today. It is heartwarming to witness the shifts where Muslims are now being recognized as a significant market and presented with a wider travel option as more destinations start tapping into this market. Ladies and gentlemen, with the global Muslim population steadily increasing and the heightening awareness of the Muslim-friendly services, we realize that one of the essential keys that impacts the overall Muslim tourist experience is communications. more specifically communicating your Muslim-friendly tourism offerings to the market effectively. A study we did last year revealed that there is still a lack of Muslim-friendly online travel content and resources to aid the decision-making process of the Muslim world. Also a crucial factor in facilitating a peaceful traveling experience for Muslim tourists is safe, welcoming environment. In Malaysia, Muslims are free to explore our culture, gastronomy offerings, shopping malls and theme parks, and mix with the local community while observing their faith without interruptions. This leads me to highlight another force in the Muslim tourist market: the demographic responsible for the planning of family trips in MFTH and the major contributors to the sector. I am referring to the Muslim women tourists. An ideal destination for Muslim women is one that is supportive of their lifestyle choices. In Malaysia's case, Muslim women are free to don their Muslimah attire even in public places like water theme parks, for example. In this regard, I would also like to point out the important role women play in developing Malaysia as a Muslim-friendly destination. Our MFTH sector is proud to have respected female leaders heading service establishments and associations, which proves that women are not hindered in their pursuit of career advancement in Islamic tourism. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, before I take my leave, I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers, MasterCard and CrescentRating for having me here today. Once again, it gives me great pleasure to be around the growing Islamic tourism family. I would like to invite all of the decision makers here to work hand in hand. Let us make traveling safer and meaningful for our Muslim brothers and sisters and all mankind. Lastly, rest assured that we are currently working hard to provide and even improve Malaysia Truly Asia experience for Muslim tourists. We will be waiting for your arrival. Thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Khairul, for that speech. Right now, this year's joint winner for the Top Muslim-Friendly Destination of the Year OIC Award goes to also Indonesia. Let's give a round of applause. May we now invite His Excellency Dr. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno, Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy Indonesia, up on stage to receive the award.
Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin, wabihi nasta'in, ala umurid dunya wa din. Salatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wa mursalin, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, amma ba'd. Very good afternoon to all. My very good friend, Bapak Khairul Firdaus Akbar Khan. I should do like Datuk Tiong, order my deputy to just read, don't improvise. But my deputy is very innovative people. They don't follow my order that as well as you're following Datuk Tiong's order. Honorable Undersecretary Mira Paz, Valderosa Abu Bakar, Shukran. Please send my regards to Secretary Alfresco, very good friend of mine. And also we have ambassadors from Turkey, from Spain, and from Uzbekistan here. Thank you, ambassadors, excellency ambassadors. My very good friend, Ibu Juliana Kwa, and also Pak Safdar Khan, as well as Pak Fazal Bahardin. Alhamdulillah, Shukrulillah, that today we're gathered here in very good health for Halal in Travel Global Summit 2023, organized by CrescentRating and HalalTrip. Salawat and salam always poured out to our role model, Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us through all aspects of life, including economy and business and travel-related activities. Hopefully, we will get his shafaat in Yaumil Akhir. Amin. This is a very long speech, about 17 pages, but I'll just WhatsApp CrescentRating. I'll just have some information that I want to share. This is everybody knows, but I want to highlight that in 2021, 1.9 billion Muslim populations, and it's rising very fast. In 2030, the global Muslim populations will reach 2.2 billion, about 26.4% of world's populations. The global halal market is about 1.9 billion Muslims who evolve beyond traditional focus of just food and food-related products, but it has expanded, include various sectors, accommodations, but more recently, cosmetics and health products, pharmaceuticals, and medical devices. So the halal industry has expanded and encompass lifestyle offerings, including halal travel and hospitality. The expenditure of Muslims' travel was valued at around $102 billion. Welcome, Excellencies. Thank you. Tashakur. Welcome, Excellency, and congratulations on the re-elections of President Erdogan. And $102 billion in 2021, it will grow to 189 billion by 2025. So this is a huge number. I'd like to congratulate Pa Afdal and Pa Rianto Sofyan for working very hard to support, but also we have new blood. Pak Kukrit Surya Wicaksono, originally from Central Java, who's now is a new blood in the halal industry, and also Pak Solih Hadi, not young but very wise. You're young at heart. And it has traversed beyond halal hotels, halal transportations, halal food, halal tour packages, and halal finance into a new experience of halal. For instance, in Pak Kukrit's province in Central Java, there what we call, and here's a picture, is the religious tourism. So this is now gaining popularity. People coming from all over the world to go into this trail of how Islam was being spread into Indonesia, not by the occupations, but more from trades, from travel. And this is why it's pertinent here that the concept of halal tourism is ensuring the convenience of Muslim travelers. And I kept on reminding my fellow countrymen that halal tourism is not going to, it's the additional extensions of services. It's not the, how we could just block and put zonations to tourist destinations. So our goal is to ensure a comfortable travel experience, practicing faith, and exploring while you enjoy the destinations. We have a new logo that was launched a few years ago, and we're going to introduce more. If you could go back to a few slides, Robbie. Robbie probably have some jet lags, although it's only an hour and a half trip. Rob! This is a new halal tourism logo, and we like to appreciate MasterCard Crescent Rating for this award. I told my team last year, after I attended the event, by 2025, I want to be able to at least match our good friend Malaysia, our saudara serumpun. But the team has been able to exceed my expectations by 2 years. So by 2023, we are already joint recipient of #1 Halal In Travel Global Summit, GMTI, and I would like to wish a very good job for the team, and hopefully we continue to work together. We hear speeches from Malaysia and Singapore and the Philippines just recently when I walk in, and I just realized that we used to compete a lot in the past for the same pool of tourism. While we had the ASEAN Tourism Forum in Yogyakarta, it just dawned on me, and in particular on halal tourism, is how do we work together closer? How do we, in halal, create a sort of like a single cluster of experience and destinations? For instance, today my wife is in Uzbekistan. She just arrived in Tashkent. And how do we connect all this route together rather than we compete for the same market, but we enlarge the market, and we could also attract more, not just the 1.9 billion Muslims, but people looking for quality and sustainability type of tourism. And this is, I think, along the line that Crescent Rating and us would like to put together, and how we could take this halal tourism to the next level. So I would like to thank you once again. Appreciations to MasterCard and Crescent Rating. Stay safe and healthy. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wallahul muwafiq ila aqwamit thoriq wa aqwa wa minkum. Syukran. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Congratulations once again to Indonesia. Pak Sandiaga, please remain on stage for a photo as we invite Ms. Juliana Kwa and Mr. Khairul Firdaus Khan up on stage to commemorate this moment as a group photo, as well as Mr. Sabdahan and Mr. Fazal Bahardin. All right, we'll give a few more shots. All right, okay, thank you so much to the 3 destinations. May we now take this opportunity to introduce our previous award that we missed, and that is the Most Accessible Destination of the Year by Air Award, and it's awarded to Turkey. Let's give a round of applause for the destination. May we invite His Excellency Mehmet Burçin Gunenli, Ambassador of Turkey to Singapore, up on stage. Ambassador, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Salam. Mr. Fazal, Mr. Safdar Khan. It's again a pleasure for me this year to join. I'm sorry for arriving a little bit late. There was a bit of discoordination in the preparation, but it's a distinct pleasure to be here. And also I'm very happy that again this year Turkish Airlines or Turkey has been awarded the most accessible country by Halal In Travel, most accessible country by air. Of course, there are different reasons for this, but Turkish Airlines is one of the biggest reasons on our part, and I'd like to acknowledge them. Their representative couldn't make it here, but Turkish Airlines with 414 aircraft now in their fleet and flying to 284 destinations is one of the biggest airlines in the world. And they are trying to be accessible and they are trying to appeal to people, tourists, including Muslim tourists from different parts of the world. And they are trying to be very affordable and also they are trying to provide very good services. In the same manner, we would like to see more Muslim friends from this part of the world in Turkey, because Turkey last year hosted almost 51 million tourists from different parts of the world. But we'd like to see more friends, more Muslims from this part of the world, from Southeast Asia. Therefore, I don't want to promote too much Turkey taking this occasion, but I'd like to promote, I think, more Halal in Travel for acknowledging what we are trying to do. In the meantime, we are also trying to be more sustainable and thinking ourselves about how to make everything sustainable. But thank you very much for awarding this prize to us. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations once again to His Excellency and Turkey. Right now, congratulations once again to all the winners. We have now come to the end of the Halal In Travel Global Summit 2023. How is everybody feeling? Everybody still good? Yes? Okay, don't worry, we have coffee outside to enjoy. We have now, okay, before we invite all Halal In Travel Award winners and HalalTrip 40 up on stage for a photo, we'd like to conclude this year's Halal In Travel Global Summit. Thank you for joining us for the past 3 days. On behalf of the team, we'd like to express our deepest appreciation to our sponsors, media partners, and everyone who has played a vital role in today's event.
Do forgive us also for any shortcomings on our end today. It's been such a pleasure to have you as our audience today and to be able to reconnect with everyone in this travel space. Don't forget to mark your calendars for our next Halal In Travel Global Summit 2024. We hope to see all of you here, inshallah, next year as well. Feel free to help yourselves, like Hazira said, to the refreshments outside. And in the meantime, let's invite all our Halal In Travel Award winners as well as our HalalTrip 40 Award winners up on stage together with Mr. Fazal and Mr. Safdar Khan for a photo. And for media and any other questions, Mr. Fazal and Mr. Khan will be in the boardroom to attend to your queries. Yes.
In the meantime, thank you everyone for today. Assalamualaikum and bye-bye.
Assalamualaikum.